Kia ora everyone and happy Friday. For this week's Friday feature in honour of the soft plastic recycling scheme launching here in Hawke's Bay, I wanted to run you through some of the do's and don'ts of soft plastic recycling. Now, the key thing to know when it comes to soft plastic recycling is that it needs to be scrunchable. So the item that you're looking at recycling needs to be scrunchable by your hand, and that's the key. Not all cases of scrunchable plastic can go in the bin, but more often than not, that's the rule to live by. So we're going to start with the frozen berries. There's frozen chip packets, all commonly found in the average household freezer, and they are the second most popular household product that can go into these bins. So that's a really easy one. Next, we're going to look at muesli wrappers. So I've got two here. They're both pretty much the same. They can go in the bin. The only difference between these two is one is really dirty and one's super clean. So like any recycling stream, it has to be clean. The item that we're popping in these bins needs to be clean. This is really hard to get off. I've given it a go, but because I can't get it super clean, it's best that it is popped into our landfill bin. So muesli bars, yes, but remember, clean and dry for all of these packaging products that you're popping into the bins. So one thing that people don't realise can go in is your bubble wrap. So as long as it's cut down to the size of an A3 piece of paper, your bubble wrap is fine to go into these bins. Glad wrap, a really easy one, so easy to scrunch and get it nice and small. That can go in as well. Chippy packets, super common. Just make sure that we can give that a shake out, make sure there's nothing left in the bag so it's nice and clean, and then they can go inside. One key thing to know about the scheme is that foil can't go in. This is where people can get tripped up because they see this and they think, oh, is that foil? It's actually painted on. So if you just do a little bit of Googling, get to understand what is actually foil and what just looks like foil, that'll be really helpful in your soft plastic recycling efforts. The next one is courier bags. So I've got two courier bags here with me. One of these is really what most of us will recognise, and it can go into our bin, nice and scrunchable. This one, however, it's becoming more and more popular for courier bags to be compostable. Now, because it's compostable, that's not recyclable and it can't go into these bins. So have a read of the packaging first, because all courier bags are different and they're changing all the time at the moment, and that's just really important. As always, read the packaging if you're not sure. The last thing I wanted to talk about is something like this, really common noodles. The outside packaging can go in as well as the packaging of the noodles themselves. And something like this, it's a cardboard box wrapped in soft plastic. So once you've taken that soft plastic off, that can also be popped into the bin as well. Now, there's a lot more I could be talking about today, but we've only got a short amount of time. Head over to the Soft Plastic Packaging Scheme website because they've got all the information you need. If you have any questions, feel free to pop a question below, and let's all cross our fingers that the scheme will be nationwide and super accessible to everyone really soon. Thanks!